Let me ask you a question. Hypothetically, let's say you were having not fantasy, but a quarterback draft.
Okay.
Now, granted, we have 2 more games for each of these guys, possibly. All right? One of them will have 2 games. Who you drafted number 1?
I want Burrow. And it's really, I don't want to say it's not close, but I think Joe Burrow.
Forgetting about the money and all that, just.
Right, yeah, just in terms of the player.
Health. Yes.
And when you look at what he's able to do offensively, and my style would be, especially as an offensive lineman, I like knowing I've got a quarterback where he is in the pocket and has some escapability, but it's not going to get all wild and crazy with a guy running around back there.
I'm going to take Mahomes, and I'll tell you why. Because Mahomes is able to do what he's doing with anybody, it seems.
Mm-hmm.
Burrow, as great as he is, I want to see him without Chase and Higgins.
Well, you saw him for a
guys.
long time this year without Chase.
Yeah, but he had Higgins, and he had Boyd as pretty good third receiver. I mean, Mixon. I mean, he's got a lot of weapons. You know, as great as Mahomes is,
he's got Kelce.
He's got Kelce. And that's.
I think that's a fair criticism.
That's a
I would
question.
now barely take Mahomes.
Yeah, I mean, it's close. I mean,
But
it's not a knock on Burrow.
I mean, it depends how you want to answer, too. I think Burrow's got a longer career ahead of him because I think Mahomes, he's going to lose his mobility, and what's he going to be after that?
No, we're just talking like right now. Who do you have as your quarterback?
I would take Joe Burrow.
Season. Okay, that's fine. I'm not going to argue about it. I mean, it's not even. It's 1 and 1A. We agree on that, right?
Yeah, I mean,
if
whoever you pick as 1, the other guy is clearly right there behind him.
Right, and now is Jalen Hurts 3? We have to see more this weekend against a really good defense.
You know what? He's working his way into 3 for sure, especially with the fact that you saw. Now, most teams, there's a big drop-off when your starting quarterback gets hurt.
Mm-hmm.
And Gardner Minshew, God love his mustache and his style and his flair for life.
Right.
But he's not Jalen Hurts, and I don't think he goes into most offenses and finds success. But you found out how valuable Jalen Hurts is to this team because you still, even without Jalen Hurts and Gardner Minshew's in there, you still have the best offensive line in the NFL. You still have, it doesn't do anything to your defense, and they really struggled without Jalen Hurts.
Correct. 248-539-9797. He's going to Hurts in this game coming up. He's so good with the RPO as far as disguising it. I mean, if the 49ers can limit that, they're going to win the game.
Well, his ability to make that snap decision that's not an easy thing to do, especially at the speed of the NFL, but the speed of the playoffs.
Right.
It is a completely different level that you're talking about and a different level of speed.
One of the things with Mahomes, too, is that he was the quarterback the last time the 49ers lost. And I think what Mahomes at least has over Burrow for now is Mahomes has proven that he can kind of do his thing no matter how good the other defense is. Maybe the one exception was the loss to Tampa in the Super Bowl, right?
Yeah.
But
or the loss to Cincinnati last year.
Yeah, I mean, look, one of his knocks is that's the thing. Okay, so Burrow right now, Stoney's dead on about he has had to have a tremendous supporting cast. It's a fact. In any success,
we don't know that he's needed it.
Right.
What we know is that he is finding success because he has it.
At both levels. At college, too.
Facts. Let's just deal with facts. If Patrick Mahomes loses this week, he's 2-3 at home in championship games. That's a flaw.
Right.
Yeah.
At the same time, we don't know about Burrow, but what we do know is he does have weapons to have success. And the same thing translates to LSU.
Yeah. Right. As I said, at both levels.
So we got to see, can Burrow do what Brady did with Troy Brown and David Givens? Get to AFC Championship game,
right?
Okay,
yeah.
That's why he's the GOAT. Okay, because it didn't matter when he had around.
Branch.
It mattered, but Brady was such a winner that he could always
thoughts and prayers.
Look, Brady had the defense.
Yeah,
everybody's got something. You need help to win to get this to have success.
The thing is about Mahomes is I think what he's done without Hill has really they did not skip a beat. Maybe they did in terms of highlight reel
Right.
and Techno Bowl football. But the bottom line is win losses, and they went 14-3 this year, right?
They resurrected Kadarius Stoney.